Well, hello there. I am back out in the goldfields, and I'm not alone this time. Got a very familiar face in the background there.
G'day, folks.
We've got the coffee bush kid. So we are, out in the goldfields.
Yep.
But we're actually going to be on the gold for a change. Well, hopefully so. We've both got our Minelab GPX 6000 detectors out today. We'll see if we might have a little bit of a scratch.
Yep.
See if we can find some gold, some lead. We all know I'll find lead.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
And let's see what else we get. So without any further ado, let's grab that gear and let's go prospecting. Alrighty folks, you might as well come on in with me as I learn the ropes with this gold prospecting business. I do have a signal here. Let me just find it again. Beautiful. Let's have a listen in on this one together. So it's relatively soft. But a nice, repeatable signal. So it starts at about there. If I come in at another angle just to kind of work it out. So probably about there-ish. Anyway, we'll have a scratch, see if we might find it together. Now a shout out to Dan from Stumpy Picks. Actually finally bought myself a pick. It's got inch measurements on one side, but here's the cool part. Dan's even put my name on the bottom there. So awesome little pick. I've barely broken it in, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it's all new to me, all the techniques. Hopefully you can faintly hear that through my headset, but we're still going. All right, I think we might be out. Looks like we might be up the back of this pile here. So let's get set up. Let's see if we can scrounge it out. Nope, not going to be a first scoop type dealio. Oh, but it's certainly in this one. Little sift, get the heavy stuff to the bottom. So, on my adventures over the past few days, I have found gold, but on a technicality. It hasn't been my targets, but I've been allowed to detect them before they've been dug up. So, yet to find my own bit of gold with the 6000. Some of you may recall I have found gold with a detector before. It was with the Deus 2, which is not specialised for gold. It does have a gold mode. And sadly this one is not going to be gold because I can already see it. But it's not the typical lead shot. We have, if I can come in here, a teeny tiny little tack. I don't know if you can see that there. There we go. Teeny tiny little thing. So we know the detector's working, but we're just going to find some slightly more appealing targets. Let's move on. So this was where my tack came out. So we're going to cover that up a bit more. But I had a signal right next to it. What do you think that might be? Yep, another tack. So I've got a matching set. Oh well, counts for something. They are targets and it's better than lead shot in my opinion. Let's see what we get next. Hopefully you can see me all right, or at least my feet. So we were just over yonder getting those couple of tacks. And this hill here is where you were perched. And I've got a signal here. There it is. So it seems to be a well-defined sound. It seems to be a target on the smaller side. So we might just give it a gentle little skim off the top there. Give it another go. Haven't moved it yet, but we have moved about 50 small ants. Not the bitey kind, thankfully. And that signal is still very much in there. Alright, easy does it. We have moved it to make sure there's nothing else. No. So it's just a singular target. Let's see what it's going to be. Come here. There we go. Will it be the first scoop? No, it will not. There will be the second though. Oh, I love it when these things work out on camera. It's a strong signal. Nothing obvious yet. No. In the hand. Not too much left in my hand now. We have a third tack for our collection. This one's missing the head, so it's just the point. Oh well. Oh, I probably should give that just a... Maybe the head of the tack is in there. Could very well be. Anyway, if I come across anything, I'll let you know, but I think we got the bulk of it out. Well, I did persist with that little baby signal I heard in the hill after I removed the tack, and we have our first little bit of lead shot for the day. Nice little flattened bit, rather reminiscent of the gold that I'm desperately trying to find. Let's go find it. Okay, well we've come up to a bunch of old workings, as you can no doubt see in the background. I'm right on the edge of one now, and I've got me a little signal. Whoop, can't go any further. Here we go. Where are we? Right about there. It's a bit subtle. Well, we'll give it a whirl. Oh, shush. Well, one flippin' eternity later, we appear to have a signal in the scoop. Hear that? Man, this better be gold. Absolutely roasting out here today. So we could be on the tail end of the adventure already. No point cooking ourselves for the cause. I honestly thought that was a little bit of quartz, but on closer inspection that may just be a very worn, yep, piece of lead shot. Oh boy. Got the hearts racing a little bit, and hopefully you can see that there. A little bit hard to balance on the end of my hand, but it gave it a little scrape and the all too familiar bluish grey came through, meaning that this is a piece of lead. Oh well, if we're finding bits that small, then we're going to find gold that small, aren't we? We tried. Let's see if we can fit in another target, but we need to calling it quits. Nearly beat, but this one sounded quite nice, so I want to check it out. I've done a little bit of a scratching, as you can see, but we're not down to it yet. Sounds good to me. I'm just going to carefully just take some layers off here. Still there. Alright, looks like we might still have a ways to go, potentially. We might come back once we've got it to the scoop. Alright folks, we're in the scoop. I'm not going to get my hopes up on this one though, because have a listen to it now. Maxing out on the machine. So I'm thinking maybe big chunky bit of iron or the like. Of course, if it's a big chunky bit of gold, I won't argue. It's not big, whatever it is actually. Can I see anything obvious? Maybe. Maybe not. Nope. What's that heavy thing? Nope. Bit by bit. It is whatever that is, which that, I don't know, possibly lead, possibly iron. At either rate, junk, unfortunately. Oh well. Well, my friends, I think that's going to do for today. It is way too hot out here. CBK is the smarter of us two. He's already gone off to seek some shade and a drink of water. I think I'm not far behind him now. Didn't have any luck on the gold on this particular run, but that's all right. It's all a learning journey with the GPX 6000 for me. I know I'm pulling those little targets, and we found a couple of interesting pieces today, so that was still something. I think we're going to go for a coin and relic hunt after we seek some shade. So in the meantime, guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you on our next adventures. Cheers, guys. I think we've moved that, guys. Whoop. I think I accidentally restarted my detector. Okay. That was a good party trick. I think I'm going to cut a bit of footage here.